everybody, Dana Stovern here with the Magic of Somatic Money, back to do money message number 33 for the collective. This is the week of April the 24th, 2024. And yeah, we're in the thick of it right now, folks. So if you're brand new here, this money message is either for you in its entirety or a part of it. And also I'm sending banners across the screen. If you want to participate in the free Somatic Money Care Kit, go check my Linktree. If you want to get started on the Somatic Money work, go check out my free starter kit. That is the best place to start this work. And if you also want the deck, if you want the Somatic Money Oracle Deck, I've got that also in my Linktree as well. Everything's linked up in my Linktree. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And let me tune in with Spirit Team. Yep, draw a card. So I am shuffling the deck. A little bit of a complicated read this morning. Here's the card that I am pulling coming out, and that is the money story card. This is the Somatic Money Blueprint number 3 that is linked in my Linktree. It's all about money story, and the aspect of money story that we're going to be working with today is about familial lineage. And it is time to dig back into that family financial tree for you. There is an indication to go ahead and draw the next card. Second card coming up. Interesting connection then with the freeze money trigger. And they don't want me talking yet. Oh, this one right here. Here's the next one. Oh, interesting. Retuning your assemblage point. And I should probably tell you guys, they have been telling me all along, this is a very complex read this morning for us for this week. Woo, a lot of energy coming through. There are some very particular people that this is for. All right. This is also about showing you how specific we can get with the deck. Up, fourth card, final card. Here we go. Oh, karmic money soul contract of debt, obligation, and duty. That's blueprint number 10. So let me just kind of fan these out here. All right, Spirit Team is guiding me. They want me to talk about the assemblage point. Yeah, okay, they're saying not a whole lot of you know about the assemblage point. So if you know about the chakras, those are the energy centers from, below our feet all the way up through our bodies into our heads. That's our anatomy. That's that rainbow color of our aura, of our vibrational light frequency that's going on. And the assemblage point is actually the place where your upper toroidal vortex spinning coming down into your body in one direction and your lower toroidal vortex spinning up in the opposite direction, they meet at the assemblage point. And what I've learned about the assemblage point is that the assemblage point can get knocked off of balance when you go through severe trauma, when you experience depression, when you basically, living in a very bumpy time on planet Earth. If you've gone through it and you're not feeling well, chances are one of the elements, I'm not going to say this is the whole thing, but one of the elements could be your assemblage point out of balance. Pulling this card is an indicator to go into your meditative field and very gently begin to navigate and locate where your assemblage point is sitting and ask it to begin to come into its natural balance place. That's going to be different for everybody. So I believe this card is an anchor point. So, and what I have found with money, bringing this into the money conversation, is that when the assemblage point's out of balance, the money in your money life can also tend to be out of balance. So when you bring your assemblage point in tune, you naturally begin to gravitate more into an in-tune place with your finances. Now the other three cards are just going to directly line up with this. Spirit team is saying, talk about the freeze money trigger check. This would be you going in and reading up on your blueprint number 4 that's connected up into all my information. Go look up the LINKTREE blueprint number 4. Very specifically for those people watching, Spirit team is saying for your assemblage point to come into balance, you're going to need to be working with your freeze trigger. The freeze trigger with money is basically the place where you feel like you cannot do anything with your money. You can't take action. You can't make decisions. You get all frozen up. You might even go into the flight place of freeze with dissociation. Spirit team wants you to be very aware of what's going on with your freeze mechanism, with your imbalance of your finances connected into your assemblage point. So this would be about paying attention to how your body is reacting when you're in your money space. And if you go into a freeze trigger, you're going to want to be very aware of doing your breath work, keeping the energy moving in your body, maybe even doing physical stretching movement in your money space so you can reconnect with your body and you can get some motion going so that you can move through your financial stuff. And the spirit team is also saying, making sure that you're beginning to do that in that gentle intention of rebalancing that your center self, your assemblage point self, so you can come into better balance with yourself and your finances. Not stopping there, let's keep going. Spirit team, are we doing debt, obligation, duty, or nope, we're doing familial lineage. Okay, then in the familial lineage place, the blueprint number 3 of excavating your money story, that's also the blueprints up in my LINKTREE. Go check out money story excavation. For you to be able to do your work with the assemblage point and loosening up that freeze trigger with money, you're going to want to do the excavation work into your familial lineage money story. Like, begin to dig back into the family tapes in your body, in your head, or the family money story going on in your body or your head that's connected to not only family of origin, but that family financial tree. Like, this could go back to aunts, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, maybe even the greats. Like, remember, we're recovering out of heavy-duty misogyny, heavy-duty racism, heavy-duty homophobia, heavy-duty genocide of Native American Indian tribes and lands. So whatever is buried in your body connected to familial lineage, you want to pay attention to how that is affecting your freeze money trigger and causing you to be out of balance at that assemblage point place. And the last piece of the puzzle here is that as you're digging through that family lineage, now you want to be paying attention to Somatic Money Blueprint number 10, which is the 12 Karmic Money Soul Contracts. I do have a report of that written up in my on my e-commerce. Go check it out through the LINKTREE. The very specific Karmic Money Soul Contract that you want to be paying attention to in the family line causing you freeze triggers is the sensation of debt, obligation, duty. There's a lot of fear setting there for you that is triggering off that freeze trigger, causing you to be out of balance, and it's sitting in the house of the familial lineage, and it's time to dig into the family financial tree. So that, my friends, is your collective read. Let me tune in with Spirit Team. Yeah, they don't have anything to add to that. They're like, Dana, you've got it. This is a completion. And I just want to point out, this is how specific this card deck can get with your money work. If this is resonating with you, you need to be picking up my free starter kit so you can begin your work, begin to make the shifts, and you need to be picking up the Oracle deck so you can do a card draw personalized for yourself once a week, once every 10 days, or pull those single cards as directives to guide your path on a daily plan. So, all right, well, thank you everybody for being out here with me. I'm going to be showing up later in the week with some other money messages. I hope you're making it a good one out there this week, and I will catch you on the next video.